Hey, and welcome back to Talos Principle. We are here in the beginning, and also a lot of sand, and also... Sports ball? Sports ball? No. Okay, we have some footballs here, and apparently that is going to be important. I don't really know what I am doing here yet, but we will figure it out. Apparently they just spawned. I'm assuming after a certain amount of puzzles. Maybe it's actually this one, because there was actually a note about the footballs like directly below this puzzle. Sometimes I'm not like 100% sure of like how exactly everything is connected. Like, I guess audio log wise, that's something I should put here, right? Like, in, for example, Road to Gehenna, right? Like the order of the people we found, I'm assuming, is actually set in stone. It doesn't actually matter which puzzle you do when, right? Because there's like an achievement for like the first person that's like named after the first person. And I feel like it's probably similar here, where like all of the audio logs, it doesn't matter like the order we are going through the puzzles. Like after each puzzle, we're getting like another audio log in order, but there might be like special ones like for specific areas, like this one. I don't know. It just would make a lot of sense that you would get, I guess, like notes about like footballs near the note about footballs, right? Or maybe it's just like a coincidence. Who knows? Anyway, I do. How do I get out of here? Like, I mean, I can climb out of here. That's like one thing I can definitely do, which is interesting. The thing that I'm kind of confused about is like, if I remove you, right? Oh, wait, we still have a copy going. Like, the laser's going to deactivate. I don't really know. I don't really know how to get like stuff in here. Maybe I only need like the stuff that's exactly here. But I do need like a fan at some point, right? We can disable you, but it doesn't really do anything. Wait a second. Are you, if I connect like the blue laser over there? Because we can do that. We've done so before. Wait, you're only going to activate this one though. How do I get a fan over here? That's like the most confusing part to me. I can't remove you. There's like none over there. You can go through like 2 gates here, which, you know, that's something. I'm gonna remove like the copy for now, just so I can like fully see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. All of the gates are closed, all of that stuff. We don't need the red laser here necessarily. I just need to get rid of you. So you can then... Oh, I need to activate both actually at the same time. So I need to somehow activate that fan. Which... Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. How do I activate the fan? I mean, you could also, like... No, I can't. I was thinking maybe I could put, like, the laser here. But I don't think that there's a good angle for that, yeah. So, I don't think that is actually related. I can bring you out of here, though. What would I do with you? I can't climb up here, I'm assuming, like, later on. Big hms, as always. I definitely want to go into like that area there, because it is like the special, super special, awesome star, you know, and we do love our stars here. So that's something. I can... Like, I can definitely get like a blue laser around here if I wanted to. That's like the first thing that I should probably mention. Like, I can just leave for now. It shouldn't be like an issue. I don't need you. I can connect you to this one, just because it's funny. And then I can create a copy. Yeah, I can create a copy. And move this around so I can shoot the blue connector over there. I just want to see what exactly is happening if I do. I feel like this is probably relevant for something. I do have the fan still installed, so I'm gonna move you. That's fine actually, right? I can definitely move you. Let's put you on top of here. Let's connect you with that one. And just put you there, and I think that's fine. I'll put you here. Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna do some silly stuff here. It's fine. So, once I let you run, you should pick up the connector, and like we still have like the other one here, right? Like the original. And I can connect that one to the other one over there. I just need to, yeah, wait a second. I think that's everything I need. Right, let's connect to you for now. And you should activate something about... Okay, that's the wrong one apparently. Let's try this again. Let's reset. Make a recording. And this time I'm going to put it... I put it over there, right? Like I need to put it over on this one. Connect to you. Connect to you. Very lovely. And then I'm gonna stand here. Standing here is probably also fine. Yeah, I'm gonna put like 2 save points there because I wasn't sure if I was actually at the right height there. Obviously, a lot of stuff that I'm doing here takes like a little bit longer because I actually have to think about it, like while we're like mid-recording. But that's fine. You're putting it on there. Very lovely. And we also have like enough pieces to actually leave, but I don't know. Yeah, this doesn't actually do anything. Ideally, I would still have like a red connector somewhere. So, can you leave? I don't think you can. Yeah. You're just going to bounce? Huh? Yeah, you're just going to bounce off there. That's also reasonable. Okay, what else do I need then? And it doesn't actually help me because I still don't have a fan. Right, like I still can't remove that one. I'm so confused about this one. It's also... Sometimes it lights up like in a weird way, but I think it's just related to where I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's like shader issue, okay. I can work with that. So now... I can't really do anything from here. Well, like, I can still block you, but that doesn't do anything for me. Ideally, I would have like 2 connectors going. One for like red and one for like blue. To shoot there, but I would have to have both of them basically at the same spot. And that's kind of an issue. If I brought you with me, what could I do? I feel like I need you at some point. Huh. I could... I don't think that there's anything specific I can do once I bring you over here. Like, I'm just gonna try it. That was actually kind of stupid that I brought you here, but hey. You're here now, I'm just gonna move you real quick so I can actually get you out of here. Yeah, I actually need to because I didn't activate the other thing. It's okay. I just want to see like what exactly I can activate here. I can disable the fan if I wanted to. Don't see why I would want to do that. I cannot disable you. I can disable this gate. I can... I still don't, like, there definitely is a fan. I just don't know what it's connected to, right? That's like the biggest issue. Obviously. I can put you over here. Because this is like important, right? Like I need to put something over there. I can, for example, put you there if I really wanted to. Right, like now this is blocked again and I probably need that at some point. Can I reach anything from here? Maybe I missed like a cable there? Let me try this again, right? Like I'm gonna go through here, I'm gonna... Okay, you actually open. It's fine. I don't see any connection here. I don't think it's the red one that does it, is it? Because like if it's the red laser that does the connection here, then it's actually kind of easy because like the moment... Oh wait, I see the issue. The moment the red laser hits, you're going to float up and block the blue one. And that's basically it. I need to suspend you mid-air at a certain point. Can I... I don't think I can see you from here, so let's just rewind. I feel like I need you over here, and I'm sorry for like, you know, whatever's happening like camera-wise. But I do need to remove like quite a bit. I want to... Huh. How am I doing this though? I need to freeze the ball mid-air, but to freeze the ball mid-air I also need to keep the gate open. So both of those things have to happen like at the same time. Yeah, it's quite a bit. I hope I can actually go that far back. Okay, we're almost there. There we have it. Okay. So, thought process is, What if we freeze you here? Right? And then... This is like important that I'm freezing you here, because I don't want you to move. I need to move you at a later date. Basically, I need to wait until I get a connection here, because you're probably going to activate that fan. Then pick you up and like freeze you again, like somewhere like in the middle. This is like currently my plan, and if that works, then we can probably make like off the connection, because like you're going to be permanently active afterwards, because you can just shoot through there. Which isn't too bad. Yeah. And like the blue one we can activate like from the other side, like once we are done. Can I can definitely leave here, right? The problem is going to be entering again. And doing it like in a smart way. Huh. But that's like not the worst issue. Let's just try it, right? Like I'm gonna remove like all of the copies. For now, I probably want... How am I doing this best? I definitely want like a connector floating over there. And connecting to this one thing. I only need the box and the connector for that. And then once I'm like on this side, I can like disable the gate there. Then I quickly change it over. That's like my thought process. Which isn't like too bad. And I also can like disable the laser from here by just standing here for a moment. And then like freezing the ball midair. Okay. I think that's reasonable. I just need to keep like this gate open, because otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna be kind of blocked. Okay, how am I doing this then? I need you. I need to connect to you, and I need to connect to you. Right, and I do need the box, because otherwise that's not going to work. I don't even feel like I need like a thing here. Wait a second. I just want to see, like, does that even work? Like, angle-wise, it should work. I do need a copy, though. Just so I can open the gate for me again. You're currently not frozen. That's not an issue. It's probably better if I'm doing it like this, right? No, wait. You are going to stay in place once I get a copy, are you not? How am I getting, like, one more piece done? I'm just gonna try it, right? Like, maybe I'm wrong. So let's record, and I'm just gonna stand here. That's like all I need to do. Go over here. You should still be active. We're not going to resume that playback. But you're definitely in position. Your gate is still open. And once I let you shoot through there... Oh, the second one is blocking that. It still worked for just a brief moment. Maybe I can get it to work again. Okay, that's kind of an issue, but I can just unfreeze it and freeze you midair. No, you're staying there. Okay, that's actually an issue. So I need a blue laser and a red laser at the same time. How can I get a blue laser at the same time as I get the red laser? Because like you're not permanently here. Like my thought process is like I can still freeze you like this. Okay, you're going to instantly fall down though, if I do that. So like the jammer doesn't actually work the way I thought it did. I thought for some reason it would just get stuck midair, but like now thinking about it, there would definitely were like cases where we use the, I guess the effectiveness like that, so that makes a lot of sense. Also I still need to like, again, put something on that button over there. So I need to connect the blue one and the red one after the blue one, and I need to get here really quickly once I do. But you're like technically in the right position for that. I just don't know how to get like the blue one into the right position. Maybe that's not the right... Okay, I can technically climb out the other side. That's not an issue actually. At least for now. Oh wait, I can't. How am I leaving this? Yeah, there's not a ladder there. Like I'm currently thinking that there's like an angle that's going to be like the issue. Can I even leave like the other one afterwards? I need you here though. Okay, let's rewind. Rewinding is such a great ability, we should use it more often, even though the noise is kind of annoying. Until I'm like back at the beginning. And somewhere here. Is this correct? You're still close. Okay, this is definitely not correct. Then let's move even further back. Yeah, this is where we had the ball floating. I need to leave, please. This is the copy. I'm actually kind of impressed that the game handles this so well. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Let's just play this and you know, ignore everything that's happening. Resume. Okay, you're here. The problem is I can't have both of them at the same time. I need to disable one of them. And my thought process currently, can I see the blue one from over here? I don't think I can. There just really isn't much of an option to do so. Wait a second. Let me put you there. Because I would like to see what I can see. I can see you guys here. Right, my thought process is currently, if I put this one here, basically, right? I can get a connection going. Which isn't too bad, right? How would I activate both, though? I might have to leave this puzzle for later, I guess. Which, you know, it wouldn't be like the worst thing in the world. It's supposed to be, I'm assuming, the difficult puzzle in here. And the other one was already kind of a, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I want to say like headbreaker, but I feel like that's not quite a word that exists. I don't know. At this point, it certainly gives me wrinkles in my brain. No, but seriously. I am kind of stumped here. I'm fine with that. I need to put something on there at the end. Probably my copy, actually. That means I still need to activate you from here. I need to shoot at that one. I can definitely activate the blue one. The problem is still, how do I get a fan over there? Now I think about it. There isn't really a good way to do that. I can't stack, like, boxes here. I can't... I don't think that works like that. I don't think I can put a fan on top here, right? Yeah, I can't drop it like when I'm standing. I can only drop it like this. That doesn't really work. So how am I getting a fan over? Like seriously, this is like the biggest question. Like, even if I solve everything and like get this one active, there still isn't a fan there. So what am I doing? I'm gonna do like one last sweep here, I guess. I've spent too much time already on this. But yeah, I still need one more piece. Otherwise this is not going to work. Is there any way for me to reach anything? Maybe you could bring something on this side and like pick it up, but I don't think I can bring anything that's like high enough. Do silly jumps over here. Okay, this is obviously blocked for good reason. Can I put the footballs into like position? Are you heavy enough to activate buttons? That would be kind of funny if that's how this works, but I don't think I can, you know, control you like well enough to actually do that. But I'm curious if you even have like weight, because like these are still, you know, pressure plates. They do need like a little bit of weight on them. Doesn't really feel like you're reacting to anything. And again, I would be kind of surprised if they actually interacted like that. I feel like this is more like a joke than anything else. Come on, just a little bit more. Okay, they really don't want to stand on the button anyway. Yeah, they don't really seem to react. Okay, what else can I do? I guess I can be stuck in here, and that's kind of it. I can put like a box on there and like something else. I could definitely get a fan over like this if I brought like a box. But at this point, you know what? I'm just gonna accept my fate and, you know, press the button. No, we're going to leave. I'm gonna do this puzzle another time. At this point, I am a little bit too stumped to really continue. Okay, I need to open the door again. So I need to repeat like some pieces, but I do know how like the first part of the puzzle works. So I'm not too worried about that. Right? That's like always the important thing. So I'm not really sure why like everything is built up like that, but there's probably a reason for that. And maybe it's just like glitchy geometry, who knows. But in any case, I'm gonna, you know, just go to another puzzle, I guess. By the way, you don't even have like the star on there. That's like actually interesting. Is there any indication of like where the star is? I do not like. Do you have one? No. You have one. Huh? I mean, I'm guessing those are like all of the pieces in here, huh? Maybe I'm just wrong then. Okay, I'm just gonna go to like the water. I do like the water. It's very reflective in weird ways though. So how about we read some bug reports? What are you all about? Can I see any bugs? Obelisk in water? Riding? I don't know what you could be about. A lot of water at oasis. Alright, comment. Okay. I guess it's just a comment. It's interesting that they use the bug tracker, I guess. Comment. Wish we were here. One of my few real regrets is that we never managed to see Egypt. Images of the desert have always given me this profound sense of longing for adventure. In the pyramids, Luxor, Abu Simbel, Karnak, so many amazing places we'll never get to see. George Jameson. Reasonable, yeah. I guess you can't really take a break in your project to do like a 2-week vacation in Egypt, so I'm sorry about that. Like, I've been to Egypt, to be fair, mostly around the pool areas, I'm gonna be completely honest here, or like the Red Sea. Yeah, I would have liked to see like those places, but like when my family went, you know, this is like when I was like a teenager, when my family went and saw the pyramids, I wasn't even invited, so I don't know, didn't get to see it. To be fair, it would have probably been quite a struggle back then. I had like more issues with my legs than these days, you know, but hey. Dead end. I mean, that's sort of a dead end. Okay. What do you want me to do? I don't... Okay, there's a lever here. And we do need the blue from here. How do I get that? Doesn't feel like a dead end. Like in general, like what's going to happen if I activate this one? Because there's like a weird gate here. You are blocking that one. Okay, so there are traps now. That's rude. I kind of assumed as much, but like that's just rude in general. You're connected to that piece though? I don't get it. Also, weren't there like 2 connectors? Oh, over there. So... I don't think I can reach you from here, right? You're going to be blocked. There isn't really... Oh wait, there's a way to connect this. Connect to here, to there. You're going to be blocked until I'm like on the other side, and then I only have like one more connector though. But I'm assuming that you're going to activate something. Oh, you active like for just a brief moment though. I do think that this is kind of a rude mechanic, but hey, what do I know? Wait. Okay, you instantly do that though. You really don't give like a lot of time to be prepared for this. I could... Can I put you on there somewhere? No. I'm thinking maybe I can put like one here and then like the other connector on the other side, but I don't really need like a red one here, do I? You're like instantly deactivating again? There's a lever. If I could deactivate the lever first, that would be amazing, but I would have to go around. Maybe I have to go around. Wait a second. Okay, currently we still have you here. I'm gonna like not activate anything. Where did I leave the other one? I'm just gonna put like both of them together so I can actually find them. Okay, let's put you here. They are sometimes so hard to see, in my opinion. What happens if I go around? This is not an entrance. I would like to at least see what's inside, because this feels like kind of silly. Any way of like smuggling myself in there? I don't think there is. Then I'm just kind of confused. How am I supposed to do anything? You're connected to something. Is there a way for me to see you from somewhere else? I don't think so. That's like the only thing that works. And like, I want to go through this one. I want to open this one up. Like, once I'm locked in. Right? Like, that's just kind of it. I don't think I can do anything afterwards, right? Like, there's like this brief moment of activation here. But that's kind of it. I can't shoot through here because like these... Look at the laser. Clearly getting blocked. Can I deactivate this one somehow? Because this is like clearly a new mechanic. I would have to activate this one, but again, blue. Ideally, I would activate you like instantly so I can go over here. I feel like at this point it would actually be worth it to just like reset the level. Just because it's like slightly quicker than just resetting everything like this. Right? So... Can I put you here somewhere? This would probably be like the closest I can actually put you. Like, and even then that doesn't actually help me because I need both connectors somehow. Huh. Like, you're only opening for like a smidgen of a second. And I don't think that this is actually intended, right? Like, I'm trying to see what exactly is happening here. Because I'm not understanding it fully. You're going backwards. If I jump over there, you're going to deactivate for a brief moment. Okay. Now can I activate you? Oh. That is so rude. So I can open you again. But it's again, just a brief moment. So now I would have to disable the laser again. Which I can't. I could run over there? Ah, that's actually almost possible. I don't know how possible it's supposed to be. Yeah. I'm gonna try it, because like, this seems kind of silly. I just wanna see if this is... this is, I think, too tight. I think that would give you like a little bit more time if that was like the intended solution. Okay, it's interesting that this is kind of a trap of sorts. Oh, wait a second. I'm being silly. Okay, I have you here. I'm just gonna place you there. Why am I not also connecting to you? Like, I don't know how long this is supposed to be open, but... You know, for some time, probably. So... Go through there. You're staying open, okay. So now I'm only, you know... I guess limited in one direction. I want to reach you, though. Good to know, at least know where you are now. And we have this connector, which doesn't really help me so far. Okay, I need to go around here somehow. Now that you're open, I can connect to you and to you. And this is going to delete the connection. Right? So I can move you now. Okay, this is actually really cool. This is such a unique mechanic. Like, I did not expect that these blue gates are going to, like, would disappear that quickly. That's basically, like, my biggest issue here. So I would need, like, 1, 2, 3? That's actually not, like, that hard to do. Problem is I need to put you into, like, position and connect to you, because if I don't, then I can't actually move you. Okay. So I would like to connect to you. And then I only need the last one. Okay. At least I made like some progress today. That definitely was a cool mechanic. Definitely something I had not seen so far. And there we have it.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Waiting.
Input required. When the story arc of old humanity is complete, what will happen to you, user Alexandra Drennan?
I'll die.
When you die, will you be able to load a save game, or will you respawn automatically after some time?
Well, Sun believes that we respawn, but I don't. Unfortunately, the Talos Principle applies to everything. Material reality is inescapable, and we have to face that. I could be wrong, and I'd love to be. Nothing would be more wonderful to me than finding out that heaven does exist, and I can meet all the people I admire and all the people I miss. But meaning has to be found in what we have, in what we know. We have to find a way of looking at this life, at this world, and saying, this is good.
Calibrating.
I mean, I definitely agree with like the I guess the statement about like a potential heaven there, right? Like I myself also consider myself like an atheist. Like I don't really believe in whether it's a god or like an afterlife or like a soul. Even we had like a lot of discussions about that before. I don't really believe in that. It would be nice if it existed, right? Like if I got proven wrong at some point and like my soul at some point existed still. With like my memories and stuff, like my personality in a way, eternally. I don't know. Maybe that's not too bad, right? But I don't see it, right? Like, but if something were to prove me wrong, maybe that's nice. I don't know. Might also be like the worst thing in the world, but like meeting people you have lost might be certainly something for, I guess, your life or death time in this case. But that doesn't change the fact that, it's kind of hard to believe if you don't, right? you can try to convince yourself, but I don't think it's that easy to change what you believe in, right? It's for everyone probably kind of hard to just accept it. Because you probably didn't, like, how do I put it? We generally don't necessarily arrive at, like, our belief system just based on, like, rationality. Right, there's like more to it, wants and needs, I guess, and like our, like the society we live in, the groups we have, like we deal with, our beliefs, and it's not just like faith in the sense of like a god or anything like that. There are also like a lot of other things that are really hard to. Well, I mean, even if it were like proven to you, something you believed in, right? Like it's pretend like the Earth was actually flat instead of like the round, mostly sphere that we have, right? I think it would be really hard for me to accept that, right? Like, because everything that I have learned so far would point that direction, which is also why I do believe that it's true, right? But like, depending on like how you were raised, you might have like different ways you came to like your original conclusion. And you'd have to really be willing to accept this change in thought, I guess, to accept like the other, I guess the other proof that exists, right? Like, if somebody came back from the dead, basically, that I didn't personally know, or like had like an out-of-body experience and told me about that, how they like visited like all of the people in their life that died because like their soul transcended to some sort of like heaven or like afterlife at least, and then came back, I would not believe them, right? Like, I don't think that there's a single way they could prove it to me that they did that, basically. And that kind of makes it hard, even if it were like factually correct. Right, it's kind of hard to change your belief unless you're like really, really confronted by it. And I don't think a person confronting me with like their belief system could do that, right? It would have to be like an experience I had. But yeah, I guess we still have like a few minutes, so let's try like another puzzle. Ping pong, ping pong indeed. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get flung around a lot. Okay, this one activates one of the gates. This one, okay. I do like that we have like more buttons that work with like these gates. They're just kind of neat. They're like different, right? Like I don't like change because like I am old and stuff, but that doesn't mean that I don't like stuff being different every once in a while. Also do like the little jump over here. That's kind of cute because we've never had like a small gate like this. Okay, so we are shooting something over there, over there, over there, over there. But why? Oh wait, is that actually floating over there? Okay, that might actually be it. So we are probably up here solely for the reason of like seeing what exactly entails or like happens up there, which means that we need to get on top of there. Or is that even the right position? I'm actually not sure. Like, especially with like these blocks that we are finding, right? Like they seem very esoterical in a weird way, where I am really struggling to figure out like where they are in like 3D space. Yeah, that makes it really hard. I don't actually know if they are like perfectly in line for this one. They might be. But I'm seriously not that sure. Okay, I'm just gonna jump down here. We do have a fan that we can move. And we could technically activate both of those. That doesn't really do anything though. We do have you though. Can I mean, ideally I want to connect to like all of you, right? So if I do that, I can connect to you and then stand here. Because like once you are active, you're not going to move anymore. That's important. Problem still being that I need to move you still though. Oh wait, there's another point. Okay, let me try to actually activate that one as well. Can I even? No, I would need like a box for that to work. How can I get a box in here? Huh. Is there even a box in this level? Okay, there definitely is. I have seen one like on the other side. How do I get a red laser over there? We do have the blue one? But that doesn't really do too much. I can't connect to you. I can go on top of here again, just to see if I missed something, like in my wisdom that I have. This one's not even removable as a fan piece. I can't jump down here. This is like explicitly made in a way that I can't jump. That's important. So I'm assuming that it's not going to be that important. I mean, I can climb around here if I really wanted to. Or at least I could try. I don't think that this is anything important in that sense. Or like, at least intended. It's probably important, but like, you know what I mean. We could... Oh! We can actually connect to you from here. That makes this a lot easier. I wasn't sure. Wait, it's this one. On that side. Okay, so we can at least go through here and bring the block. And now that I've done that, how do I get... Like my thought process is currently like if I put you here again, and then open this one up, then this is still blocked, but that's not an issue because I can bring you through here. That's why there is like this gate. Okay, now I can remove you and put you on there and connect to that one. I'm assuming. I think this is like all I have to do. Right, like at some point you're getting flung around, and now I have everything outside. Okay, that was like the big issue. Now I need to connect you to that one, I think. The problem still being that I also need the red one, now I think about it. How am I doing this then? Okay, I can connect to you. Now what? I would love to press that button up there. And to press that button, I probably need to put you on there. Okay, we do have the fan though, that I don't really need. At least for now. You can get activated. If I do that, then you're here. Now I would love to... How do I get a blue laser over there? I still need like kind of a connector for that. I can jump here. I don't know why I'm doing that though. I can climb out if I need to. I do believe that this button up there probably activates this door. That's like my theory currently. But I don't know how to reach that one. Like how can I make it that I can open both the red and the blue, right? Like the moment I move this one, this is obviously not going to work anymore. I can connect to both of you, but that doesn't really do anything because like the gate's not going to open, even if both of those are active. So we only have like the red one as an option. I could... I'm currently thinking, is there a way for me to like shoot this one like mid-air and suspend it for long enough that I could shoot the blue connector there? Or maybe this is just like high enough if I put you on top? Just for the fun? No, this is not high enough. Huh, like my current thought is... Wait a second. Maybe I'm thinking this. I need the red one. Because we do still have like a fan going on here, right? Also, okay, apparently we need to activate this one. Maybe the button actually activates that one. That would explain a lot more. we technically can just go up there, right? I mean, I can definitely activate the blue one from there. Not sure if I can do anything else, but like, you exist, I can see pieces. If I did this, for example, just, you know, for fun. And then I need to activate, probably via the box, the blue one here. You're definitely in a position where you can do that. And you're going to activate that fan, probably. Okay. That does mean that I need to move you around, though. No, I need the red one, then. Okay, how am I doing this? Like, my thought process is currently... I can technically, because like these gates, they're like interesting, right? Like the important thing about them is that they have like a timer built in. So, theoretically, I could go up there again and like open the gate. Let's do that from here for now. Let's open you. Oh wait, I'm stupid, I can just activate all of them. Because you're not going to be able to activate anything. Unless I am activating it, right? Like, unless I'm pressing the button. So for now, I can just press the red button. You're going to open up. I'm gonna leave you here for just a brief moment. Put you on top of here. Remove you. Put you on there, and then you can just leave via the ladder, because we do have a ladder, right? That is very lovely. And then I can activate the blue one. You're going to get flung around, right? Ping, pong, and you're going to press the button. Oh, that actually opens the gate like this. Okay, I misunderstood something there. That doesn't actually matter then. Okay, another piece.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Hey, boss. Just so you know, I'm going home.
Okay, drive safe.
I'm gonna be slightly late tomorrow because there's a funeral I have to attend. Not sure why we still have funerals, to be honest. At some point, it's just gonna be piles of corpses everywhere. But I can't say no to this one.
Do you want to take the day off?
No, there's too much to do. I'll just be a little late.
Okay. Take as much time as you need.
Will do.
And Aurora,
Yeah,
who is it?
my brother.
Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the little jerk always had to be the first at everything. Guess he wins again.
Are you sure you don't want more time off?
I'm sure. See you tomorrow.
Well, and here I was celebrating getting that piece. This is also like another thing that I noticed, and I don't think I really commented on this. Like, I guess we are just sitting at a PC, right? Like, similar to what we are currently doing, right? Like, we are Alexander Drennan, right? Like, we are sitting in front of a PC playing the game, because we can clearly hear, like, this is not like a microphone setting or anything like that, where as somebody's coming in, can then talk to like a virtual us, right? Like in the simulation. I think we are literally just sitting in front of the PC doing that, right? Like, not even VR gear, I'm assuming. It is like my theory currently, which is also why we are like so limited in movement, like as an explanation. That's like the first thing, because like we could hear like the door clicking. But yeah. Now to the negative things, obviously funerals. I did kind of talk about this, that this was like something to like fascinating to me, that at a certain point, right? Like, how to put it? Like, let's say because like just how like sicknesses would work in that sense, I'm assuming, right? It would not be like a linear amount of deaths, it would be like an exponential one. Like, or like inverse exponential, you know what I mean? Basically, like, let's say every week half of the population dies, as an example. At a certain point, right, like, and this is actually like really quickly, like, imagine you would need like 1 week to bury a body. This is just like arbitrarily is set. 1 week. That means if every one of the surviving people spent like the next week burying the people that came before, everyone would be buried like after that time. And then you would have to repeat that like over and over and over again. I think that there would quickly come a time where people just left the dead. Because like, obviously dead bodies would spread diseases and stuff, right? It's not like healthy to have them around. But if you're dying in a few weeks anyway, there's probably going to be a point where you just kind of say screw it and leave them laying around because you don't have like the time to deal with them, which I thought like even like before was like such a cruel thought, I guess. Like imagine having like all of the family members, because you survived like relatively long, and like even your family members like comparatively long, have all of them die and reach a point where you can't even have funerals because like nobody who would normally do those is alive anymore. Or even if there are still some alive, they're probably quite overwhelmed, if at all, right? Like if they are even trying to bury any anymore. I don't know. I do know that like cremation needs like a little bit more heat than you can just get like in a campfire, for example. I'm gonna like give that like as a very extreme example, because you still have to get rid of the bodies. But I feel like there is like no easy way of doing that, right? Like they are probably just going to be thrown in a pit if you want to get rid of them. Like logistically, there really aren't that many ways of doing that. You could keep them at home, I guess. Leave them lying in their beds. If you have like a home with like multiple rooms, maybe. Right? Maybe close the door, something like that. Like it's a horrifying idea to really think about, with like all of the dead bodies like just piling up at that point, because as we understand, like they really had like very little time between like starting the project and like the other, comparatively, right? Like they didn't have like decades. They maybe had like a year, I'm assuming. It really happened quite quickly. To be fair, we don't have like dates, but from like what I'm hearing, right, like once the symptoms starts, that people say, yeah, like I'm gonna go visit like the family, and that's kind of it, which again would be reasonable even if you only had like a year or two. But like from what I understand, like from the few recordings that really told us anything about them, it seems a lot quicker, right? Like we have like the final recording still where Alexandra's talking about like losing strength, right? Like at the final recording, it sounded like she was basically alone at that point, right? And if between, you know, being able to like hit the record button but having trouble keeping your eyes open and like your death, it's probably just like hours basically at that point. But I feel like that really creeps up on you quite quickly, actually. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. I don't think we are ever going to get like a proper time scale for this project. Would be surprising to me. It's also like not that important, right? Like it's, I don't think like that kind of science fiction story where like everything needs to be explained like that. Also, are you seeing this? What's happening with my head? Where's my head attached? Okay, my head is back. I saved it. Well, that was spooky. Well, in any case, I still hope you enjoyed the episode. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.